time again, time for Albert to go away on one of his trips. This time he was going far away, to a place where he was going to tell people about how they could know Jesus as the Savior.
Oh, Albert, when will you be back?
Well, Ada, I'm not sure when, but I will definitely be back. And in the meantime, I have some tasks for you children.
What kind of tasks?
Well, Luke, I'd like you to take care of my bike for me. I'd like you to ride it occasionally so that it stays in good shape.
Oh, thanks, Albert. I've always wanted a bike. I'll take really good care of it for you.
And Ada, you like to grow things, don't you?
Yeah, I love to take care of Grandma's garden.
Then can you please take care of my garden for me? It will need watering, and you have to take care of the weeds.
Wow! Thank you, Albert! I'd love to take care of your garden.
And for you, Josh, I have my favorite books. The people in the village used to come and borrow them from me, and I would like them to do so because the books are about Jesus. It's a great responsibility. Do you think you can handle that, Josh?
Oh yes, Albert! I'll take good care of your books.
I better get going. Goodbye, children.
Bye, Albert!
Bye, Albert!
Bye, Albert! Bye!
The days went by and they all worked hard to fulfill the tasks they had been given. They wanted to follow Albert's instructions the best they could because they trusted him. Or did they? Josh had never believed it would be so much work lending the books out to people. Albert sure had many friends who wanted to borrow his books.
But that's not a book anymore.
I think so. 2 pages left. Time went by and the kids had not heard from Albert yet. Then suddenly he phoned them on the holograph.
Yeah!
Hello, children. Good to see you.
The children listened excited as Albert told them all about the trip and of all the people he told about Jesus while he was there. Then he asked,
So, have you been taking care of my things while I'm gone?
Yeah?
Yes, Albert. Oh, I love your garden. Thank you for letting me take care of it.
Josh?
Well, there sure are a lot of people who want to borrow your books, and...
Albert! I love taking care of your bike.
Well, that's good, Luke. You know, kids, I want to tell you a story from the Bible about a man who trusted others with his property. This is a story Jesus once told. It goes like this.
For it will be like a man going on a journey who called his servants and entrusted to them his property. To one he gave 5 talents, and to another 2, to another 1, to each according to his ability. Then he went away. He who had received the 5 talents went at once and traded with them, and he made 5 talents more. So also he who had the 2 talents made 2 talents more. But he who had received the 1 talent went and dug it into the ground and hid his master's money. Now after a long time the master of those servants came and settled accounts with them. And he who had received the 5 talents came forward, bringing 5 talents more, saying, Master, you delivered to me 5 talents. Here I have made 5 talents more. His master said to him, Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful over little, and I will set you over much. Enter into the joy of your master. And he who also had the 2 talents came forward, saying, Master, you delivered to me 2 talents. Here I have made 2 talents more. His master said to him, Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful over little, and I will set you over much. Enter into the joy of your master. He also who had received the 1 talent came forward, saying, Master, I knew you to be a hard man, reaping where you did not sow, and gathering where you scattered no seed. So I was afraid, and I went to hid your talent in the ground. Here you have what is yours. But his master answered him, You wicked and slothful servant, you knew that I reap where I have not sown, and gather where I scattered no seed. Then you ought to have invested my money with the bankers, and at my coming I should have received what was my own, with interest. So take the talents from him, and give it to him who has the 10 talents. For to everyone who has will more be given, and he will have an abundance. But from the one who has not, even what he has will be taken away.
The servants who earned the more talents, that's money, did so because they knew and trusted their master's wishes. Now, I want you to think about this.
No! Albert, you're disappearing!
Oh, time's up. See you next time.
Bye, Albert!
Bye, Albert.
Bye! So good to see him again. I hope he'll be back soon.
Yeah, me too.
What's the matter, Josh?
Well, I don't know. I'm just not so sure about Albert's instructions anymore. The caretaker told me that if I lend the books out to people, they might get destroyed.
Don't listen to him, Josh. He tried to tell me to put away Albert's bike and not do what he says.
Yeah, and he tried to make me not take out the weeds in the garden.
Yeah, he never wants any good for us.
Well, okay. Okay, guys. I better get going. Okay, bye.
Bye.
One missing, 2 destroyed. I knew it.
Oh, what do I see? Didn't I tell you? You should never have given them the books. I told you this would happen. What will Albert say now?
Oh, what shall I do?
The best thing you can do is to hide them and just take them out when he comes back.
But where can I hide them? They come here all the time. And I can't just say no to everybody.
Put them in my shed, and if my dog Rolf watches over them, no one, I tell you, no one will ever get to them.
Rolf, but I'm not sure.
Let's go. No time to waste. There you go. Now no one will get those terrible books.
But, well, except me, of course. But you are going to give them back when Albert's return, right? Right?
Of course, Josh. Don't you trust me?
Well,
Josh kept mostly to himself. He didn't want to meet anyone. They all wanted to borrow Albert's books, and he just had to say no to them. The books were kept nicely, all right, but he knew that this was not what Albert had instructed.
Josh! Albert's coming home! Come on!
oh no, what am I gonna tell him? I need to get the books back. Caretaker! Mr. Caretaker! I need Albert's books back!
Their books back?
Yeah! I need them back now, please! Quickly!
You put them in my shed for keeping, and I'm keeping them.
But you said I could have them back! You promised!
Oh, well then, take them back, if you dare.
But close there! Mr. Caretaker! Close there!
Hi, Josh. It's good to see you. Your friends have told me how well things have gone. Luke has kept the bike ever so nicely. It even looks better than before. And the garden. Well done, Ada.
Thank you.
Josh, where are
Yeah.
you going?
I was just gonna. I'm sorry, Albert. I didn't do as you say. I thought the books would be ruined, and then I gave them to the caretaker.
Oh, Josh, I wanted people to borrow my books, even if they got damaged. The books help them to know Jesus. Couldn't you just have trusted me in this?
I'm sorry. I'm just like that bad servant in the story.
What servant?
I think he means the third servant. The third servant didn't trust the master, but instead took the talent and hid it away.
Who is he? Is he Josh?
No, he's not Josh. He represents people who have never believed in Jesus as their savior.
But I believed in Jesus a while ago.
But the other servants, who are they?
Those two servants trusted their master. They had believed in Jesus as their savior.
That he died for us?
Exactly. Sin, which is going our way instead of God's way, separates us from God forever.
But we all sin, Albert.
Yes, but because Jesus bled and died and rose again, you can put your complete trust in him. He will forgive your sin and give you a friendship with him that lasts forever and ever. That is the greatest news in the world.
I'll try to be someone trusting God and lives for him, just like the first two servants. I'll get your books, Albert. And then everyone can read the good news.
We'll help you.
Help me, Josh!
Be careful, children.
We have to sneak up and try to take the books.
No. I'm really gonna do this.
Oda, it might be better if you stay here and keep a lookout. And me and Luke can get the books, okay? Is that alright, Luke?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, keep going, Josh. Keep running.
Is he after us?
No, Grolf wasn't after them. Luckily, he was tied to the shed.
Well done, children. Now people can borrow my books again. And Josh, next time I'm gone, I trust you to take care of my books for me.
You will? Oh yes, Albert! Thanks! Thanks for giving me a second chance.
As you get to know God better through reading his word and praying, you will learn to trust him even more. He will show you that he is all-powerful and all-knowing, and that he loves you more than you can imagine. Your actions will show that you trust him.
How, Albert?
Well, God has given you different abilities to use for him. Maybe you see a new kid at school who seems lonely. Ask God how you can be a friend to him. Or maybe you feel you should tell a friend or family member about Jesus, but you're afraid to do it. Ask God to give you courage and the right words to say. And just look how your abilities managed to get my books back to me.
Now the children understood the importance of knowing God and doing his will.